Hi guys, Lone Gamer UK here. As promised, just going to do a short video discussing each of the skills and abilities that are in Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm still early on in the game, so I haven't unlocked most of these, but they do show you what they all do, so we're just going to go through them now on this video. So you've got this as a record of the skills. Now obviously you can go around getting these all unlocked or specialize a little bit in what you want to do. So let's have a look. So we start off, I'm going to look at the warrior skills first. So we've got something that's called Overpower. Now when your adrenaline bar, so that blue bar is your adrenaline bar, and when it gets full it goes sort of yellowish, and if you right 1 and right 2, I think what I was doing wrong is I was doing right button and left button, and I tried it before and said, oh, it's not working, but right 1, right 2, every weapon has its own unique ability, but it's like a real sort of powerful, you know, attack with a sword. In the video there you can see he runs straight in, stabs him. So we'll try that in gameplay. So that's called Overpower. Okay, the next skill up from that is one called Regeneration. So this is a passive skill. Your life can regenerate during combat. So that's what that is. Fairly self-explanatory. To the left here, we've got a skill called Charge Heavy Attack. So hold right to charge your heavy attack. So, and that's not charge as in charge in, I guess that's charge it up, so it's even more, you sort of hold it down as a more powerful attack. A fully charged heavy attack will shield break, break tower shields and knock enemies to the ground. So right trigger for that. What else we got? We've got air attack, so that you can perform an attack while in the air. Right, so you don't start off with it, it's like you jump down, and then as you're midway down you can change it into an attack. So that's what that is. So then the next warrior skill is Parry. Now I've heard that Parry is very important in the game, although quite difficult to pull off. So you do deflect an incoming attack by tapping circle, or whatever your control is for your controller, while in shield mode to inflict critical damage. So you need to be in shield mode, which I think is left trigger. You inflict critical damage, creating an opening in the enemy's guard. Now, so I've done very little combat in this game, and I think the arenas are going to be great because it's going to really allow you to specialize in combat and just get used to the controls and improve your skills. So we've got Parry. Then what we've got is we've got something called Overpower Ultra. So this is passive. It does double the damage of your Overpower ability. So just doubles the power of that Overpower thing. That's good. And Parry. So the next one up from Parry is Weapon Bearer. So this will allow you to equip a second melee weapon, and you can switch between them. Weapon Bearer. Then you've got Overpower Combo. So this is an overpower attack where you can chain with a combo of light attacks. So 2 attacks. You've got your overpower and then your light attacks. Overpower Chain Throw. After killing an enemy with an overpower attack, you can press right 1 to throw that enemy's weapon at another target. See, and it took his sword off him and threw him at the other guy. That's what that one is. Then you've got Overpower XP, so that passive, this is killing enemies with your overpower, gives you XP. Let's do these ones here. Then you've got Hijack, so pull enemy drivers off their mount and take control of it. Got Adrenaline 1, passive, you always start a conflict with a half-filled adrenaline gauge. Good. Shield Charge. When in shield mode, hold your circle button to run fast and bash the enemies in your way. This will consume adrenaline. Here with the videos. Good, they give you a little cutscene of what everything does. Then you got adrenaline 2. That gives you a full adrenaline when you start a compact, so that's good. Then you've got kill loot, so this automatically loots an enemy after a kill. You don't have to press the Y button to loot him, just takes it. Then you've got extended combo, so you can deal one more melee attack to an enemy before they can recover. And then you've got attack and push, so after a light attack you can perform a push attack combo. Done that one. And then we've got this warrior one, so this is passive and it just increases the damage of all your melee weapons by 1%. Apparently once you've got this skill you can, I think it costs you XP or something, and then you get 1% more damage, but it's endless. It's sort of like the last skill, you get these master skills. So that's all the warrior skills. Then what we've got over on the right hand side is the sort of seer skills. So we've got the basic one we start with, call a mount, call your horse. Then we've got this one which is Dawn-to-Dusk. So this one you can hold and sit, contemplate and make time speed forward. I believe it goes forward 12 hours of the day cycle. Then you've got sleep darts. You can throw a dart to put a lower rank enemy or animals to sleep. Sneak by without being detected. When equipped, switch them by holding left on the D-pad. So sleep darts are good for also hitting higher ranked enemies and putting them to sleep. I have a feeling, I'll have to test it later in the game, but I have a feeling you can only use sleep darts maybe up to 4 levels above you or something. Well, I think you can still put them asleep, but it's whether they let you assassinate them or not, because there's been a bit of talk about that in the pre-full game release. See what it can and can't do. Then you've got firebomb, so this is just throw a bomb, set your enemies ablaze. So firebomb, various sort of bombs here. So smoke screen, actually a sort of smoke bomb on enemies. Then we've got Pyromaniac, so this is your fire damage is increased by 50%. That's everything from shooting arrows, and that's a damage. And we've got this one, which is smoke screen. Oh, we did smoke screen. Then we've got animal taming, so you can tame an animal and get it to follow you. It will attack other people. The thing is, you need to sleep dart it first, and it needs to be, the animal needs to be at least 1 level below you to do this. So we'll get into animal taming when that's possible in the game. Then we've got poison darts. Self-explanatory there. Then we've got Berserk, so that uses substance, turn him against his allies, so that's like the Berserk darts in the previous games. Flesh Decay, this is use a substance on a dead body to infect it and allow it to contaminate. So this is when you sort of poison other bodies, and then people come along, check them out, and they get poisoned as well. Then we've got a breath holding champion, so this is just you can stay longer underwater. Then we've got buy materials. You can purchase crafting materials from shops, blacksmith and weaver shops, and sell different types of materials. Okay, that allows you to buy and sell more. You've got Salesman, so this is passive. Animal goods and trinkets can be sold at plus 25% price. Then you've got Tool Kill XP, so this is killing enemies with tools, grants XP. Flesh Decay, poison darts, bombs, etc. Then we've got backstore, so you can purchase a rarer quality gear in shops. We're doing the buy materials. Then we've got chariot owner, so you can purchase war chariots from stable shops. Not just horse riding, your chariot riding, and that's separate. I think that's just a chariot in open world. Obviously, you get the chariots in the set chariot races. And then you've got the Seer skill, which is like the other ones, it's a master skill. You need to acquire it. It's sort of one of the last skills you unlock on that side, and then again it's 1% additional abilities every time you pump XP into it. And then so that's 2/3, and then on the left hand side we've got Hunter. So on the left side here we start with the eagle tagging, Senu just hovering over and tagging people. Then we've got the skill Assassination XP, so this just gives you more XP when you assassinate people. And then we've got the headshot XP, so that we just get more XP for headshotting people. This one down here is Assassination Loot, so automatically loot enemies after assassinating them. So we had one of those which just for killing them, and that one's just for assassination. Then we've got Stealth Kill Streak, so successful assassinations grants you XP bonus if you're not detected. Just gives you more XP, so some of these on the left hand side are quite good to get your XP up. That's the path you want to choose. Then we've got Arrow Retriever, so this just get arrows stuck in your shield, and then you can add them to your inventory. This one is the Bow Bearer, so it allows you to equip a second bow. So we have the second melee weapon on the other side. This is the equivalent on the bow side. Then you've got Eagle Harass, so once you earn this skill, while in hover mode you can look at an enemy and have Senu stun them. Passive, so separate from you actively doing it, Senu will also help you harass enemies during combat. So if you're fighting, he'll just come in, distract some people and do a certain amount of damage. Moving on from that, we've got Hunter's Instinct, so while in hover mode with Senu, you can mark a civilian, enemy or animal and see the path they are currently taking. See where they're going. Then you've got Enhanced Warrior Bow, so this one does a charged shot and it reduces its dispersion zone. So it's just going to make it much more accurate. Then we've got the Enhanced Hunter Bow. Now this to charge your shot will additionally break a shield, so it's just a really powerful shot and will break somebody's shield. Then you've got the Enhanced Predator Bow. So this is where you can control the arrow in the air. Now a lot of people said when they first saw this all looks a bit, you know, unrealistic and stuff. But the people that have tried it in the early videos have seen this. It's a lot of fun. Adds a bit of interesting aspects to it. So whether you want to do that or not. And it's, you know, not as easy as it looks, particularly if it's birds and flying things you're trying to shoot. Moving animals. But if you still want to curve a shot slightly over a wall or something, then that's it. Then you've got the Enhanced Light Bow, so this is just you fire more arrows before needing to reload, so it's just like sort of rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom. Then you've got Elite Ranger, so this is aiming with your bow while in slow-mo, jumping down. Seen that before in other games, so that's kind of good. And then we've got Bow Fury, so after getting a stealth kill with your bow, you have a 3-second window of slow-mo while still aiming with your bow. So just allows you to sort of line up another shot on someone else for a couple of seconds. That's nice. Then you've got the chain assassination, so after assassinating an enemy with a hidden blade, you can assassinate another enemy in range. And then finally you've got the Hunter Master skill. So again, this does 1% increased additional damage to all your bows. You need to unlock it first, and then you can keep improving it by 1%. I'm not sure what the cost is, you know, whether it's 1000 XP or 100 XP, or whether it's just more ability points you score, but essentially you load it up with either more ability points or XP at a cost, and you can get another %. So you can endlessly still, once you've got all the skills, we can increase all our bow damage, we can increase all our melee damage by 1%, and then with the Seer Master skill you can do keep doing those 1% to your darts, bombs, etc. So that's it. So that's the abilities for Assassin's Creed Origins. If this helps you or you like this information, please leave a like on my video. Otherwise, I'm Lone Gamer UK, this is Assassin's Creed Origins, and I'll see you in the game.